Welcome back. You know what time it is. It's time for the ACDC tier list. If I can put this away. All right. So yeah, I promise I'd be recording this. I know you guys are seeing this like 2 months after it's up, but still, we're gonna be ranking every ACDC album from High Voltage. We're taking the U.S. catalog. High Voltage to the most recent Power Up album. So let's get started. High Voltage, a good B tier record. It's a pretty good starter to the band's career. Of course, the song High Voltage, TNT is also on here. Give me 1 second. This album, they kind of combined High Voltage and TNT and made it into one album, but that's besides the point. The Australian releases, that is. Um, and made it into our US version. So yeah, it's a pretty good album. Recommend checking it out. Next up is Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap. Also, I'd say B tier record. Um, yeah, I like it. It's pretty good. Again, ACDC, I don't have very much to say because it's pretty much the same with every record. There's, ups and downs, but the style is pretty much the same, so it's hard to talk about new material. But ACDC, I give it a B tier. Um, I mean, Dirty Deeds, sorry. Alright. Let There Be Rock. I'm going to put it above Dirty Deeds, but under High Voltage. I love the title track, especially live. They do a great job playing it live and turning it into like a jam. If you've never watched the ACDC at Donington video or heard the ACDC live album, I recommend you go check it out. That was the same tour. We'll get to it. The Razor's Edge tour. All right. Next up, Power Age. I'm gonna I'm gonna put it in C. It's okay. It's not as good as the other three. Um, Good album. Recommend. All right, here comes our first A tier. Highway to Hell. It's a great album. I highly recommend you check it out. One of my personal favorites. The last one with Bon Scott on vocals before Brian Johnson took care of vocals after Bon Scott passed away. Sorry about the beep again. Bon Scott passed away in late '79, and then I think it was during the tour, or was it after the Highway to Hell tour? And then um, Brian Johnson took over with Back in Black, which is our first S tier. It is a perfect record from beginning to end. Every single song is amazing. Of course, Hell's Bells, Shoot the Thrill, Back in Black, You Shook Me All Night Long, and then the Rock and Roll Ain't Noise Pollution and all stuff like that. I highly recommend this record. Go check it out if you haven't heard Back in Black. I actually own it on CD. So, I have the first pressing and then from Warner's, and then I have the repressing from Sony as well, which is a dual disc, but that's besides the point. Okay, next up, for those about to rock, it's an A tier record. It's pretty good. It's a step down from Back in Black, but it's still a great record. I recommend it. Pretty good. Again, nothing much else to say, but I love the song for those about to rock, which is definitely the highlight of the record. All right, next one, Flick of the Switch. I'm gonna put it in B tier. I think it's okay. Nothing particularly impressive. Actually, I'm gonna put it in C. Nothing particularly impressive, nor same with Power Age, nor nor bad. Fly on the Wall. I think I recorded a tier list of this, so this is technically a redo. But this is like an updated version, I guess. I think I recorded one. So from the last time I recorded this, I like Fly on the Wall a lot more than I did the first time I heard it. So um, yeah, but it's good, but it's not, it's better than I remember it being, but it's still you know. So there's that. Got another A tier. Who Made Who? I didn't include this last video, but if I did do one last video, but I'm including it this time. Who Made Who? Of course, the soundtrack to the Stephen King. It's an adaptation of a Stephen King book called Maximum Overdrive. The movie starred Emilio Estevez. So it's a decent movie, but I'm gonna be honest with you that the soundtrack album's better. um, it includes a bunch of classic songs and of course the hit "Who Made Who," which is one of my new favorite AC/DC songs. So that's an A tier for me. And so is "Blow Up Your Video." Actually, I'm gonna swap this. Okay. Blow Up Your Video. I'm gonna make it lower A. It's a good album actually. I'm gonna put it A minus. Um, I like it a lot more than the last time I heard it. That's for sure. But yeah, it's a great record. Another S tier, Razor's Edge. Fantastic record. Definitely a comeback from the past couple of records, and this was their major comeback and their major comeback tour as well, from the decline of Flick of the Switch and Fly on the Wall, and the slight upmake of Who Make Who, and up to blow Up Your Video, and then now the second peak of AC/DC's career with the Razor's Edge. I highly recommend this record. If you have not heard it, it's pretty good. Of course, Thunderstruck is the known single on the record. And yeah. If I did do singles, I would have included Big Gun, and Big Gun would have been an S tier single, if you're curious. From the Last Action Hero soundtrack. Anyway, that's the only non AC/DC released song that was on an album. That wasn't on an album, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. All right, Ball Breaker. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in an A tier. It's a pretty good album. It's pretty good. I mean, I don't have very much else to say about this one. Again, AC/DC is hard to talk about. Stiff Upper Lip, I'm gonna put it in like B minus. It's better than Flick of the Switch. It's okay. I think it's okay, and I think yeah. No, it was Ballbreaker. That Marvel Comics did the cover for that. All right, next one. Black Ice. This is a S tier record. This is probably one of the next biggest changes for me. I thought it was okay the first time I listened to it, and then I heard it again, and I'm impressed at how good it is. Another comeback for them. Of course, later, then into like 2 years later, they did the Iron Man 2 soundtrack, and went on a big tour and whatnot. So this was their next big comeback in their career. I quite enjoy it. I don't have very much else to say. Rock or Bust. This is a B tier. This is a bit of a letdown. Of course, the the leaving of Malcolm Young gratefully impacted this record. Um, and then so yeah, that was a big letdown for me. Rock or Bust. And then here, this one was actually surprisingly good. I'm gonna put it in A tier. Was the fairly new Power Up album. My friend gave it. Long story short, my friend gave it to me as a gift. So I actually own it on CD. I don't know where it is though, but I own it. No, it's at my grandma's house, but I own it on CD, and I really like it. I'm not gonna lie. It's a great record. Big comeback for the band. So yeah, I'm sorry I can't be more in depth with AC/DC. I mean, they have a vast career, but like each album doesn't have very much to say. It's pretty much the same thing, each record. But you know what you're getting is usually good. Maybe not these three. These three I would probably skip. Definitely listen to these top three. If not, and then if not these six too. So yeah, I don't have very much else to say besides take care. I'll see you guys next tier list video, which will be Guns N' Roses. All right, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.